can just go ask Paro. Now that was the paranoia. The reason being because there's people that look like you that are probably from the same. Their name is just probably as messed up as yours. Yeah, my name's not even messed up, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like, their names are probably wild. But they're still mocking you.
I just didn't want them to say. I just didn't want them to say my middle name.
What's your middle name?
Bamidele.
Oh, okay, that's calm.
No, but like, no, that's now. It's cool. Bamideles. Jamie, they're gonna get onto you.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
The only way. SentBack, baby. SBP. You already know.
Say no more.
How come you man haven't posted in a minute?
Oh, hello.
That's a big one.
Oh, that's nice, huh?
2023 just decided to just a reset, man. You know what I mean? There was a lot of things that came our way.
Yeah.
Because of all the talk and whatnot.
Yeah.
And just being transparent, we didn't know a lot was going to come so soon.
Yeah.
So it was a case of just managing everything, and we said, all right, cool, you know what, we'll focus on that, and then 2023 we're going to get back to what
we know best.
Yeah, what we know best. And now it's around the corner, obviously.
It gets a bit frightening.
You'll see something out the gate still.
Yeah. I'm intrigued, man.
Coming.
Man. This tracksuit, that's what you could have done last year. Would have been good enough. That when you don't brought out them pics and that, I was like, yeah, man. Did it for the end still. Back in Algeria, so I was like,
Are you from Oakland, yeah?
Yeah, I'm from Waterloo, but I was in my close cousin. That's how I know that Larry as well, innit?
Yeah.
Like I was in Arsbury like basically all my life, playing football with all the man them and that as well. So these were part of the man.
So you know,
I see people like Larry, I get a bit embarrassed because it's like, well, you didn't make it. I get a bit embarrassed still. You know, the man them when we were younger, they were kicking ball, but I was like, oh, you know, as a young G, you're hard still. What? Kicking with the man them and that, with the olders. I'm like, yeah, man. But then after you get older, you meet girls, you get sent back. That's how it goes, man.
You know about the cage and all
that. Bro, that was the big pitch. Big pitch.
Yeah, big pitch.
Yeah, big pitch. Big pitch. Hey, big pitch was. I was always there, man.
So man lived like they made houses on top of big pitch. So man actually lived on one of the houses.
The new things that they built, yeah.
So man, I was living on serious history.
Yeah, man. Like, serious.
So man will get it.
Nah, serious stuff still. I can't lie.
I know you lot got a lot of questions for me. But I need to just know when you man got shit back to that. Let's just talk back through that. Let's look in first. No, let's look in first. We'll get into it. Obviously,
you know what's going on, man. Welcome back to another episode of the SentBack podcast. We have some big people in the building right now. You get me? You have some serious. No, we got some big people in the building right now, man. You get me? So you can see on the right now we have some big people. We got big boy James ALABI, to be precise.
Hey guys.
ALABI. Don't let them commentators. Don't just say no. I'm never gonna do it. We're gonna get into it. And we got my guy FEMI. ILLESANMI, right? Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
I said it right, innit?
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, man. I really got sent back.
You shouldn't be asking you said it right.
But it's true, but I got there. So cool, what? You don't say before we even get into us. You don't want to know how we got sent back.
Yeah,
who do you want to go first?
Daniel, go.
Go first, yeah.
Daniel, yeah.
So obviously born and raised.
Tell the truth, by the way.
Yeah, I'm there. Born and raised Old Kent Road. Doing my thing.
Did you ever see him in Old Kent Road?
What's your thing, bro?
Did you ever see him in Old Kent Road? Did you ever see him in Old Kent Road, bro?
I want to know what your thing was.
Wait, how old are you doing?
25. Well, turning 25, innit?
25. You're younger, a bit younger.
Yeah, I'm young, fam. My school, Townsend, and I went Tower Bridge Primary School.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got shit to year 7. So obviously going into year 7. But just, do you know what? Should I give the full story? You don't like the full story.
It's up to you, bro.
You do your story. Obviously, I was playing for Red Lion, Surrey Keys.
Yep, know that team. I played for them as well for a little bit.
And then obviously from there, I had a lot of offers after. he doesn't like it because I almost made it. I was closer than he was, basically. He doesn't like it though.
Cool.
And then obviously I had to go back because my parents were getting back together, innit? And so they were getting.
Don't make it deep, bro.
This is where the crowd goes.
It's like rubbing his hair in that.
But nah, but my thing, my parents had to get back together. Obviously, at that time, I just didn't think anything of it. So I just thought, yeah, I'm supposed to follow them, innit? So obviously, football stopped and everything stopped. And then, yeah, I was there for 3 years. So came back in year 10. And yeah, I did okay. Highest level I played was Erith and Belvedere when I came back, Kent League, and after that, man, football got long.
So you think you got sent back, but you didn't get sent.
I didn't get shit.
Like, you just followed your mum and dad.
Like, you know, man, they shit because they're moving reckless and that.
I think that's his story. I think that's what. I think that's his story.
Do you know what?
I'm happy that I was in the building. I'm not gonna say your full name because you know it's what I got on, innit? But obviously born in Waterloo, but like I said, obviously I was like in the ends in Old Kent Road, in Arsbury a lot, innit? And my brothers, they were banging, innit? They were banging for Old Kent Road at the time, so they were Brooklyn youths. I don't know if you don't know about Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah.
So they were Brooklyn youths, innit? So there's a lot going on when I was in primary school and stuff, innit? So my mum was just like, nah, like she doesn't want me to go through that. So I just remember, like, in year 5, like, she told me, like, yeah, like, you're getting sent back. And I was like, oh, you're off with it, man. That's not, like, why am I getting sent back? Why am I the only one out of all my brothers, innit? So, obviously, I'm still playing football. At that time, I was at Waterloo FC. Have you heard of Waterloo FC?
Yeah.
So, I was like, well, that's where, like, Deji came from, Aziz came from. There's a couple of borders from there still. So, that's where I was.
At the Mola.
Yeah, the Mola, yeah, Lookman, he came from there. He was actually my age. So, yeah, we all came from there.
You play with him?
Yeah, I did, man. In year 6, yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was good. He was good.
Not him. You.
Well, what do you remember? Be honest.
Fast, tenacious.
Everything you still see now. You know it, bro. Be honest.
Fast and tenacious are the worst adjectives,
Bro. Anyway, off the shoulder. You know what, bro.
What position was you?
I was the left winger striker, bro.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, man. Tell me on my state. I've always been that guy, bro. I've always been quick. One day. But yeah. So my mum was just like, you know what? I don't want you to go through that. So in year 6, like, she was just like, yeah, you're getting back. Still didn't believe her and that. So it was like opening days and that. So I'm trying to go to open days. He's like, you're not going to no open days. You're going to Nigeria. I'm just like, bruv, like, I'm actually going. Then it's just like, yeah, like, it's time to go. Like, August, gone there now. And I think I was under the impression that she's going to stay with me, innit? And then she was like, nah, I'm going back to end.
But you didn't actually do anything bad?
Nah, but she didn't want me to. Obviously, if I got 3 older brothers, like I felt untouchable. Like I'll walk around, I'll go anywhere. I'm in my phone and that. What? Who's gonna touch me? I've got 3 older brothers, so you can't do me nothing. So I did feel like I was bad, but I was always a good kid. Do you get me? I like normal stuff. I like football. I like FIFA. I like to just have a good time. I weren't really trying to, but she just didn't want to let that even happen.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that's my story of getting sent back. Which one's worse?
They're both not bad, isn't it? This is not the setback story that I thought I'd hear.
What do you want to hear?
I thought, yeah, you're wrong.
I was on a ship. I didn't see nothing.
So wait, one more question. Then so you can ask. So yeah. Did you man buck in Nigeria?
Oh my god! Yeah, legit. Yeah, was it the same school?
Yeah, we met.
You sound like them white guys. Like, oh, this is the Stormzy. No, bro. Nah, we met in school. So obviously, everyone got different birds, innit? You got a 6D3, I got a 4D2. So I've come back. I came back in year 9, and then obviously I'm going to Woolwich Poly, so he came to my school in year 10.
Okay.
So that's how we just became friends. But you know that back in those days, like, it was almost embarrassing. So we never really spoke about it.
That connection must have been real.
But we
never spoke. Like, we never bonded through
that. Our bond was just through football.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, we never spoke about being shit, man.
Exposed that, bro. I swear that you just.
People make jokes, innit?
Yeah, but you brush it off.
Yeah, you brush it off because we can talk for us. You can tell we can talk for us. So if you try to get on to me, we'll get on to you quicker.
That's why this like podcast is a full circle thing, because the way we speak about being from Lineage now,
we embrace it. We'll never do it back in the day. Yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know that. So let's just say, so that's us. Yeah,
I said it off camera. I'll say it again, bro. I think the concept is so sick. Because I feel like in our community, bro, we have so many of these stories, bro. Like dipped. getting shipped. That was the word back in the day, innit? Shipped. He got shipped. Like you'll see man playing with him one day, and the next day he's nowhere. Like, what's going on? Yeah, he got shit. He got shit, man. He got shit. You know, man. And it's just like we've lived it. Yeah. We've lived it. So for this to come back in my adult, brother, it was a no-brainer to come on there.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Did you lot's parents ever threaten to send you back?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, but I knew she was never doing
What age did you first get that?
Probably 13. Yeah,
but you know where the golden child's at. You know where in the league.
No, but like back in the day, like when you're young, you like I grew up on Aylesbury, but like the block furthest down to Wendover, and
it's flames, man.
Yeah. That block, there was a lot of bad people from that block. Yeah. So when you're young, you all want to do the bad boy thing, innit? So I wanted to be a gangster, I wanted to be on the roads, but then obviously my mum could see that side of it, so she used to always
YG.
Yeah. She wanted to. She always threatened it, but she never like. Got, like I went every 2 years. No, it was every 4 years, like the World Cup. I'll go to Nigeria family holiday.
But you're not scared.
You never it never crossed your mind.
Yeah, because I was young, innit? I'm thinking I'm still coming back. Yeah. But she could have. Yeah, like, when I went every 4 years, I'd go, and then I'm thinking, okay, cool, I'm coming back. So she could have literally just left me there, but no, she never got around to doing it.
What about you, man?
Never got threatened, bro.
Damn, yeah, they knew he was going to the league.
And he was worse than me.
Is it?
Yeah,
man.
Never got threatened.
I was just about to say, I know you were on your books.
Huh? But you weren't.
No, I was just
don't lie, man.
No,
PR.
James basically, that's the best way to explain it, bro. Like, there's no other way of explaining it. I was the James St. Patrick, like, to everyone, it's like, oh my days, Femi, you're this
Queen Shower Project,
good kid, and then you just get caught up in
it's stuff, so easy, innit? Yeah. And I always look at like you lot's generation. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to call you lot old heads, but you lot are older than us.
He's older than me. I'm 28. I'm 31.
I'm 31 still.
Big man.
Damn. Yeah, like, I know it must have been flames, man. I know, like, back in the day, like, because even I used to be scared, and I was only like 11, 12. But back in the day, like, I just remember the ends just being dark, like, and then Aylesbury is just like, remember Channel 4 had. Like, you know how they'll always make a 4 out of anything when you're watching like the new show?
Yeah.
And they had Aylesbury, do you remember?
Yeah, they put a 4. Clothing line.
What in a Gotham City is this? Like, this is not inviting. Do you know what I mean? Damn, you don't want to go to Aylesbury at this time. Like, bro.
It's so mad that every single thing that they used to shoot that was a little bit grimy, they shot in Aylesbury. 100% show. Even the show they wanted to shoot.
You lot must have seen that TikTok where the guy goes to Aylesbury Estate.
Which guy? White guy?
I don't know. The guy doesn't show himself, but he goes to Aylesbury Estate.
What did he go to do?
And he's this video goes, how can people live here? How can people do this? Like it's a different world. It was, bro. Trust me. After this, look for it. I ain't gonna bring it up. It's crazy. He's walking around like, oh my god, like he's moving his toes. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's nuts.
Child the ghetto.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So do you think it's worse now or then? Because I think, okay, cool. I don't know, because
it's easy for us to say.
What do you mean? Worse?
Like how it looks and how it looks.
Bro, do you know what's so mad? It was worse then, but we didn't know it was bad.
Because we're used to it.
Because we're just used to it. Yeah. Now you've got new builds, you've got all these flats.
Your block's gone fully, innit?
Yeah, gone fully. But if you go back there now, because you've seen the lavish way of living now, in terms of like new builds, you go back and you say, I used to live in this.
Go home.
We've done this shoot of this tracksuit in our
yeah.
And while we were there, we're like, I remember standing before until the Adidas people came. We were like, how did we live there? Remember, we looked at it like, nah, we couldn't have lived there. It's mad.
It was mad.
And the worst thing is, people are still living there.
Yeah, people are still there. I've still got friends that are there. Like some of that, the ones that towards like the back of like Aylesbury, like not the main bit of Old Kent. People are still there, and it's just like, fair enough, man.
Bro, it's mad close to man's heart. So it's
man.
It's just like.
They got some real legends.
10,000 people living in one estate, it's unheard of. And once upon a time was the biggest estate in Europe. A lot of people don't really know that. You know what I mean? And but it's that them type of environments. Not to say that this has to be the way it's got to be, but it builds a certain level of character, man,
it does,
and resilience. And you look at the people that's come out of it. It's just like
you got some real legends from there, man. Even like obviously you guys, and then with Reese as well, and then even people that aren't even necessarily like in football as well. Like even my cousin Coyote Rumi. Raspberry as well, like I mean,
he played for my
what Bethwyn,
bro, still
no Southwark Tigers.
Oh yeah, Southwark Tigers. Yeah, they were better than I play for Southwark Tigers still. So yeah, like you lot, Beth, some serious people.
He's alright.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's just doing his things right.
I used to always run into him in Tesco. For some reason, we used to buck in Tesco. I used to always run into this guy in Tesco's Auckland Road.
Yeah, because that's basically lived there, isn't it?
That was the only time I ever ran into him.
Yeah, man. Proper guy, man. He's good. He's doing his thing. But I remember like the tournaments. The tournaments.
Crazy.
Yeah, in big pitch. And it's
Kaiden never
just
really
the best.
He never really got picked. For football wasn't for him. I think he knew that early doors. He'll be the first person to meet up. Some of the Tigers, people will be late. Kaiden will be there. Match day comes, they'll never pick Kaiden. Never.
People like K, I always say that. You see in football in general, no matter how much talent you have, it's about heart and confidence. CK, talent 2 out of 10, confidence 8, 9. So he will balance out with someone that's actually hard, that's got no confidence. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, because he thought he was, and I'm like, bro,
he thought he was good.
That guy, like, but to some people, he looked like that guy. Do you know what I mean? So nah, it's serious, man.
That's sick.
What I wanted to get into in particular, though, what I wanted to ask you guys, innit? So you guys' names, because you spoke about you guys' names, and you spoke about how commentators are saying Blasikoski and all of these names, but obviously you guys' names that when you first signed the pro, in it, let's say you're getting into let's say to the stadiums, you're getting to see people from the club and they're asking for your names, for example, they don't know it. Are you like you making it sound a bit like cleaner, or are you telling them exactly how it's pronounced? Be honest.
In terms of my surname
and first names.
So
no, but obviously James is
fair.
So this question is basically
because
because my surname's not bad. The only thing that they used to get wrong.
Man said not bad.
Yeah, they'll say no in terms like difficult. The only thing they'll say is ALABI. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
That's nuts. But
what?
Easy, though,
wait, hold on.
It's not even what. Do you know how ALABI? You know what? ALABI. No. ALABI is spelled. You know that's even harder to pronounce than your surname.
Yeah, but they don't look at it like that.
So, but how do you feel? So, do you feel like you're almost numb to it now, where it's like, you know what, like,
because to be fair, it depends. Like I used to just say I'm James ALABI. Okay. That's how I'll say my surname. But obviously you say ALABI. That's to say. I'm not going to say it like that because I'm not going to pronounce it like that. But it wouldn't necessarily be the people at the club. It would be like, you know, like in the tannoy. And they read the names of the team sheet and they'd be like, okay, we've got James ALABI. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stand on the pitch and go, hey, it's ALABI. You know what I mean? But then, okay, we'll go to his because his one's, complicated.
This is definitely that man still. But what I don't get the frustrating thing is that, bro, my name is how it's spelled. That's what it is.
What do they normally say?
But and you know already how us Africans are with our vocabulary. How we read how it says. So we don't know. We don't like, for example, like we don't know that there's silent G's or stuff like that. Like remember, in Africa, you're growing up, so they're not teaching you silent G's in the African school. They will say bolognese, like you know what I mean. They'll say stuff like that. So when we're writing our names, like we're writing it and you read it how it says in it. And in football, sometimes they've got it wrong, man.
What's the worst one you have? Be honest.
Nah, the worst one I got, it's not even the worst.
No, but the fem, you know what it is? With your surname, you know when you first look at it, it's just too many things. No, if you're gonna look at Femi's surname, you actually have to go ILLESANMI.
That's calm though.
Yeah.
That's calm. You're not gonna accept that.
Yeah.
But like any other thing, like where they're mixing it up or saying something.
But I'm just saying at like first glance.
Okay,
they can just say something mad.
No, you're right, but just read, bro.
I know, but
just read.
In football, it's different.
I'll tell you an example, bro. Like, so I started my career at different clubs, but when I started playing first team football league and Dagenham and Redbridge, and for years they'll do the lineup and number 3, FEMI.
That's nuts.
They don't even bother like try and say my surname. I played there the other day. Bro, 10 years later. Yeah. I played there the other day, bro. Last month. Number 3, FEMI. 10 years later. You mean to tell me 10 years later you still can't say my surname?
To be fair, would you see that as a bad thing? Because maybe because if they say FEMI, like, I mean, you're then gonna be
no, but it is when you're cutting corners, man.
And it's also when they start adding letters that aren't there.
Okay,
that's nuts. And
you're rude. So if they can't say it,
no. But my thing is though, like, cool. The perfect like bounce off to that is, bro, names like Siobhan, Neve, that are spelled in weird ways. Off the bat, they can say it. Do you get what I'm saying? And maybe it's because they're English names that they know what it is and know how to say it and all of that. But for me, like when they look at all the other names from different countries, it's quite easy for them to say these names. So personally, I don't think it should be that much of a problem. If you get it wrong once, if someone corrects you, you should be able to say it after.
That's exactly what it is. Like at my club now, like my manager, he knows my name. Like, you know what I'm saying? He says it correctly. You know what I mean? But when I was at Dagenham, like it was a bugbearer, bro. Like the fact that you didn't even attempt to say it, and it's not hard. You say it once, you're not gonna make the mistake of getting it wrong again.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. And like, bro, I want people to say my name, bro. Like my name is Powers, bro. Like it's greatness, bro. Like people need to say that. And there's never been a time where I've walked into a football environment and ever been like ashamed, if that's the word, of like how you pronounce man's thing. No,
I will say though, growing up like in the football environment, like or even forget football, like when your name's about to be read on the register and you're sweating because you know if they make a mistake, everyone's laughing.
So second just go ask Paro. Now that was the paranoia. The reason being because there's people that look like you that are probably from the same. Their name is just probably as messed up as yours. Yeah, my name's not even messed up, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like, their names are probly wild. But they're still mocking you.
I just didn't want them to say. I just didn't want them to say my middle name.
What's your middle name?
Bamidele.
Oh, that's calm.
No, but like, no, that's now. It's cool.
Bamidele.
Jamie, they're gonna get onto you.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're right. I hear you.
Now it's like you look at it now and you say it's calm. Like how about you say that? Remember, it's school time. It wasn't cool to be African.
Yeah,
wasn't.
So
no, I don't care. Like, I get what everyone has said, but I place it down to ignorance in it, because I feel like if you, for example, it's because I know how to say Lewandowski, I know how to say Blasakowski, I know how to say any other Polish name because I know one name. So, for example, if I know Alabi, for example, okay, cool, he's Nigerian, of Nigerian descent, it might give me some form of an idea on how to say ILLESANMI, for example. But if you don't want to learn, you won't learn. I don't care. FEMI is disrespect. There's no way. I'm not having that, bro.
Like
Who is that? Who is that?
They're just saying,
oh my god.
Do you know what
also
I mean?
known as like, no, bro. AKA what, bro? Nah, man. Yeah. At least try. I'm not saying no, get word for word, but at least try, man.
Just try.
Nah, I don't care. I'm not on the ignorance thing still. No way. But that's funny to hear still. Something else that was on my mind, yeah, because we was having a debate. Me and the man were having bare debates. Saka, nah, look at him, joke man. Why don't you play for Nigeria? So my opinion is not to ask you about Saka per se, but it's like, if you, let's just say you're talent wise where you would want to be, yeah. So you know that you can choose where you're going to. They're not picking you. Are you picking, for example, based on where it can take you? So for example, if you play for England, you're going to be seeing your price goes up. Do you get me? English tax makes amount. But let's just say, for example, if you play for Nigeria, the heritage. Where would you sway towards?
Don't even phrase it like that. It's more like, fam, if you look at it now, you look at guys like Iwobi, who have kind of like, I would say Iwobi kind of made it a little bit popular to kind of pick Nigeria.
But I don't want to use Iwobi as an example, because in my opinion, I don't think he has the say to pick between
No. You can't say that.
I don't think. I didn't say you
it's an
can't.
opinion.
I
I know
didn't
it's
say
an
you
opinion,
can't.
but I'm saying, obviously, I know he's like in touch with his Nigerian roots and that, but he still had the option. Like,
To do what?
no, bro. Look at Nketiah, for example. Nketiah is the perfect example, bro. Ghana wanted him, but like he backed his own ability. If the average guy is judging his ability,
Top goal scorer, England under
they're
21.
gonna say he's not gonna play for England. Do you
Yeah,
know what I'm
fair.
saying? So cool, but he obviously thinks I believe in my ability. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, where would you guys say in terms of like if you had the option? Like, what do you think about the argument about playing for where you come from and where you were born?
You can't ask him about Saka because
No.
he knows Saka personally.
No, I didn't even ask about Saka.
That one there's his baby.
I didn't even ask about Saka still. That's what I start with.
You see me.
And just be honest, it's calm.
The honesty for me, yeah. The bread thing. I'm in football for bread.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because like what you can become for your country, you can become a god. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I understand why footballers go and play for England as such, because it changes your whole contract, it changes your deals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, for instance, I was telling Fem the other day, Ivan gets picked for England. Literally, from the team sheet getting announced, Adidas, Nike, Puma, all call his phone. We want to give you this, we want to give you this, we want to give you that.
Man.
So if you're in that position, remember, you just see it from a standpoint as, oh, you're not playing for your real country.
There's
bro,
so much more going on.
You're thinking about your family. You're thinking about.
I see like you, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm playing for England, bro. Not telling me nothing.
I'm gonna play for England.
Why would I pay for that? But I'm not.
That's the thing,
I'm really
though.
not.
You see, I thought.
But then you can look at it on another side as, if there's no pathway for you, because remember, England changed their team.
See what?
Like,
and remember, England do a thing where you're in the system. Yeah. And what I mean by that is, if you've played 16s, 17s, 18s, 20s, 21s, whatever it is, yeah, and you're doing well at your parent club right now in the modern day game, you will get picked over someone that just comes through the scene. You look at, let's say for instance, Ivan again. He's never been in the system.
Yeah.
But Callum Wilson's been picked before.
Yeah.
But Ivan's doing better than him. Does he get picked? No. Does Callum Wilson get picked? Yes. So if there's no pathway, then and Welby won't mind me saying this, he probably thought to himself, I'm not going to play for England. England's not going to pick me, so why not go and change and play for Nigeria?
Cool. Then, is there any? And this isn't even in relation to you guys. It's just in general. Is there any situation where a guy is like at a level where, let's say, he can start for England, but he picks the other country?
No,
that never happen.
No, I don't see it happening.
I think you got to take it by like a case by case study. I feel like, look, man, do I want our players, our boys, to be playing for Nigeria? 100%, no doubt about it. But we also need to remember that the reality is that we were born here, we were raised here, so when England comes calling, it's like, oh, rather the country I was raised in want me to represent them. It's kind of a big deal. Let's not dumb it down. Like, it's a big deal. You know what I mean? And what comes with it on top of that is different, man. Like James mentioned, sponsorship deals, contract clauses. If you play for England, your money goes up to X amount. It's the stuff that people don't really see and people don't really know. And I really, trust me, man, hears what everyone's saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, this guy should just go and play for Nigeria. But you have to really take it case by case. And with someone like B, like,
who's B?
Yeah, like, who's that? Bakayo, it's all like
See, I told you. You see, when he says, yeah,
you do things like that.
Like what? Like who?
He'll be like, oh yeah.
They'll say your personal name.
He'll be like Tim, and you're thinking, who's Tim? Oh yeah, Timber's my brother. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Nothing like that. My brother. Good one.
No, but levels, like with someone like B, like he's great, innit? And he's grown up here, he's born here, it's right, he represents here and becomes the face of the country, which he is right now. Similar to like Kylian Mbappe. I don't get why people in France don't question why. Oh, Kylian, why don't you play for Cameroon? He's Cameroon. You know what I mean? But he's the biggest face in France. You know, and that's why it's a case by case study. Where I do think that we need to make decisions quicker is when we're getting violated, and bro, we get violated a lot.
Yeah,
Wilfred.
And don't hold out, bro. They already violated you, fam. Like, bro, your country's calling. Go. It might not be. I understand why. Like I said, I explained the things that come with getting the England call up. But at the same time, it's also thinking long term and thinking legacy wise and looking back, and because there's no way that Joe Aribo, Alex Iwobi, who else plays for Olaina? There's no way these men are Calvin Bassey. There's no way these men are not going to look back in 20 years' time and think, do you know what, bro? Playing for Nigeria was one of the maddest things ever. like you get what I'm saying? Like the culture there, like man's been on camp. It's incredible.
Oh, have you?
It's incredible. Like it's incredible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, when you go visit, and then there's no way you're not going to look back on that and have any sort of regret. So don't cap. If you see England violating you, bro, you move quickly. And that's my opinion on it. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. I hear it. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm playing for England, innit? Just because obviously, like I said, I've lived in Nigeria and I know how it's set up. Like for example, like even our boy Bright, he played for Nigeria recently against Portugal, and obviously they got smoked. Cool, that's fine. You win some, you lose some, innit? But there's one thing that stood out for me, and it was at the end of the game, innit? Someone was exchanging kits, and I think it was Pepe or someone from Nigeria, innit? And the assistant manager, one of the coaches for Nigeria, was standing there as well, and he was upset. He was like, "Nah, man, I wanted it." Like, and I'm like,
you not see that video?
I'm like,
the assistant manager tried to grab the kit off one of the players that Pepe had given. You know, obviously players exchange kits, innit? Assistant manager tries to take the kit, and it's just like, when you look at things like that, you just think,
you lost 4-0, and that's your priority.
Yeah,
no fucking way am I playing for this country, bro.
It's a friendly, bro.
No, but still, why are you upset?
No, but
it's like that's basically your parent, bro.
Manager do that.
Nah, bro. It's like your parent. It's like your parent doing that.
I would, bro.
Nah, you're not, man. Nah, you're lying. You're lying.
If you do what?
I would.
In that situation,
If me and my manager are battling out for
you'd still look at him the same way,
bro.
How?
You're a big man. You had your time to pay football, bro.
It's the gaffer.
You're the gaffer, bro.
There's no way you're looking at.
Don't become an assistant.
You're joking.
You're joking, bro. Hold on.
You're capping.
Are you man mocking it, bro? So you mean to tell me, yeah?
Wait.
Let's just
Wait. Let me.
bro. You mean to tell me? Let's just say I become Nigerian assistant in 8 years' time.
Yeah.
And Nigeria play against France. And at that time, Mbappe is the greatest player in the world.
Yeah.
Bro, is it in that team talk? Go out there and do your best, boys. And by the way, that Mbappe shot's mine. That's what I'm, bro.
That's nuts.
Simple.
No.
Wait, hold on. Are you on bus?
James,
brother,
What do you mean? Wait, why would you take it?
Femi, there's no
No,
way.
wait, hold on. Hey, listen. The worst thing
Do they have they ever seen them type of players before?
No matter.
Exactly.
You had your chance.
Even me, my own. I've lived in this country, so I've seen. So I'm even less likely to do something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I probably won't, but I'm just saying.
No, don't retract now.
I'm putting myself. Listen. I'm putting myself in that guy's shoes. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can't.
I'm putting myself in that guy's shoes.
The worst thing is you can still get a shirt.
Bro,
it might not even be you can still like
Nigerian assistant. I take it he's Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man. Let the guy live a little, bro.
Wait, but what's the the players that did they assistant play against them? Did they rub shoulders with them?
That ain't it, dog.
I understand.
You know what? It's like do you know how I see it? And this might seem like a serious example, but it's like. And it's like what we spoke about in the last episode. It's like, you know, when you got a big family now and everyone's coming to eat from the pot and that. And if your mum takes food first, like out of everyone, you know, mums tend to be the last person to eat and that. If your mum takes food and says, no one's eating, I'm the one eating first before anyone eats. like you look at your mum differently. It's a bit weird. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's a bad example, but it's the principle. Like, you're the gaffer for a reason.
You know what? Upon reflection, that does kind of make sense. That does kind of make sense.
Do you know what I mean?
But I am not angry at that assistant manager, if that makes sense.
But the assistant manager's getting on. The assistant manager's getting on to the player.
He's sulking, bro. On TV.
He's come on, saying like, "Come on, like."
That's like you playing against someone, and then Doyley saying you play. Okay, let's say in the FA Cup you've got fucking Man United. And let's say Ronaldo's there, and Doyley. You'll get Ronaldo's shirt, and Doyley goes,
"Oh, bro, I'm not mad at me and Doyley are fighting up. Lloydie are fighting about."
No, but put yourself in the situation though.
I get why he wants it, bro.
So are you giving it to him? Are you giving it to him?
Hell no.
No, I agree with this guy. No, you've upset me still.
Wait. So wait. You telling me, yeah? Put yourself in these man's shoes. Put yourself in these man's shoes. Yeah. You've never seen Cristiano Ronaldo before.
That's their fault.
You've never seen them before, yeah. And you finally, you're not gonna give it.
No, because you're not. Because the players,
it's to be them that want to give it to you. That's the best you can get, bro. It's their job to get the kit.
The back and forth thing is reckless. Like you should never be doing back and forth over a shirt with your player.
Because even look at it from like, let's say your son now. He's worked hard to get to that point, to be on the same pitch with this player,
and let's play.
And then the assistant wants to come when he's had his time.
But you should have had your time. That's even if you didn't, you should. But
this is his time now.
You got it wrong.
It's easy to be assistant of Nigeria.
Cool. I understand that, innit? Just because I understand in terms of like, if someone says that that's my route, innit? I wasn't a footballer. Some people are just coaches, innit? Cool, fair enough. However, I just think it's like unspoken rules, innit? Like it's just an unspoken thing where it's players who exchange shirts.
Your role is to be an assistant. Your role is not to. Okay, I've got to this point and I've seen Ronaldo and let me now take
exactly.
No way.
I'll be real with you, man. Yeah, you man are right, but at the same time, I understand.
Yeah, you can have it. Don't get me wrong. There's probably coaches that's had in their head that I want to get their shirt and that. But you can't, bro. The players first.
You think when Ronaldo swaps shirts with someone, you think Ronaldo's probably keeping the shirt? Ronaldo might just give it to one of the coaches.
I think the best thing you can do is in the tunnel ask for an autograph. Like get something signed.
Bro, I'm telling you now, you can even get the shirt. But there's a way to go about it. Even if you go to the pitch, on the pitch.
Wait, so you're telling me my guy has been coaching me. Go on.
No, I said I'll never. Come on, that's embarrassing to be on the video and that.
No, but
at the same time, bro, I understand this man.
There's a lot of things you understand.
He just forgot the plate where he's at. Literally, that's all he done. He just forgot. Oh my god!
But even that, like, remember, match day kits. Yeah, you get 2. Sometimes some places maybe 3. You can get a shirt. You don't go to
on the pitch
and take a man. That's mad, bro.
Hey, Fem said, "Hey, this. Man said, cool. So imagine you've been getting ready to play this game. Man training you this tactic, that tactic. He said at the end of the team talk when they're about to go outside. Yeah, say Babo. He said he will say, by the way, I do that. I'm like, nigga, what? Bro.
They're not gonna play.
I lost my head.
Yeah.
You're avoiding it. No way. But anyway, let's get a quick intro in, man. Obviously, you know what's going on. We're back at the SentBack podcast. This is our HQ, basically. You know what's going on, man. SentBack podcast, episode 2, part letter 2. You know what's going on. We've got some serious people in the building today, but before you get into it, we're in a special place right now. Do you get me? We're at Soapbox Studio. This is my spot.
Come on.
I know it looks a bit different. We're not at our normal spot, London Podcast Studios, but today we're recording with our guys at the Soapbox Studios because we couldn't record at the London Podcast Studios today for our New Year special. But we're going to slap in, the code for you guys to record there if you're really liking the setup. It's quite slick in here still.
100%.
They mentioned it when they came in. So man, if you do like this setup and you would love to come and record here, by all means you can. But who you have with us today is your boy Camzo SCP, the flyest nigga in South East London. You already know, man. You already know what's going on, man. If your boyfriend told you he's just fucking South East London, he's either not from South East or he's lying. One of them two, man. So you already know what's going on.
That's hard.
Nobody above 28 can outdress man. Hey, no, bro. Hey, leave it to the kids. Listen. You know what's going on, man. Now we're here with my guy. You know what's going on.
You already know it is DV the General in the building.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Hey.
You already know.
Oh,
man.
sure it's all. We got a guest.
Keep pushing, keep working, keep grinding, keep vibing.
Merry Christmas at Joy TV. You already know what's going on, man. And we're joined with some guests. We got some caviar season of building right now. We're with
FEMJ.
Yeah, Fem J.
Come on.
You know.
And we are with
FEMI, man.
yeah, man. Big FEMI. I like that. You look at them older guys, like, no one would be like, just like, subtle, man. Alright, cool. Let's divert from football quickly, yeah. That's what I want to talk about. Yeah, this has been on my mind. Yeah, it's kind of like a little. We're kind of informally creating a little segment on the show where we kind of get something off our chest, and I feel like Dan's gonna get something off his chest very soon. But for me, in it, yeah. Do you lot have family that you call like big daddy or big mummy, or do you have like a older sibling that you call like brother or sister? Do you feel that's one of the worst things in the Yoruba tradition ever? Having to call one auntie or one uncle big daddy or big mummy?
I didn't have a big daddy. That one's pause. There's no big daddy hair. Yeah, there's no big daddy hair. No big daddy.
But you had a big mummy.
Yeah, I had a big mummy. To be fair, I didn't really see her all the time, so it wasn't a case of I used to get annoyed. But I didn't really think too much.
When's the last time you saw her?
We're going on 4 years.
Okay, so if you saw her now, like,
She'd be like, I'd bat you down now.
You're saying good evening, big mummy.
See the way you're making it sound now. I couldn't even. It's nice. For me, a 28-year-old man to go somewhere.
Big mummy. It's not still.
Nah, what about you?
No, like I've had a big mummy like when I was a kid and stuff.
Yeah, see, even her and Fem saying, I'm looking at you in this different way.
Bro, 30, like deeper, like it's not. It's like,
oh, it's so funny.
He's
taking the piss. If we had that, that'll be a pound still. He's a big man. That's what we said. They don't put that Femi, bro. This is our seniors.
I'm joking. Say it all you want, bro.
Oh my days.
It's on Wikipedia.
Say it.
Can't chat.
No, the big mummy thing. Yeah, you say it when you're a kid, but I think it just got to a point where I just go like, mummy.
You think you'll stop?
No. That's what I do now. Like I see, like I'll be like, mummy.
Mummy,
I don't call them big mummy no more. Like I call them mummy. In terms of like siblings, like. When I was younger, my parents used to lean on me to like say brother this or brother that or sister that, like, you know what I mean. And I tried, man. I tried, and I still, and you know what? Out of respect, I will still do it sometimes. But my mind's not locked into it.
I got an older sister, but my mum didn't tell me to call her sister Dammy.
Okay,
it was the people that were younger than me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so my younger sister, my younger brother, they had to call.
Okay.
But they didn't call me. They never
because of the age gap?
Yeah, because I'm 2 years younger than her, innit?
So I've got to call my sister Shola. But I'll be forgetting sometimes, man.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
man, that ain't it.
So, but she don't mind. She don't mind.
But it's different for you though, because obviously you're a last born. But then me being the oldest child, like all the people younger than me, they said that they should do it, but like them man, the younger generation, they're wrong ones, innit? So they were never going to do it.
So what did you have to do it?
I should have had to do it. I should have had to. I legit, my mum. So Coyote. So his mum is my mum's older sister. So I should be calling her Big Mummy and calling her, but no. But
that's why you got sent back.
I just that's me still. So that I should be calling them that, but I don't. So I feel like I got lucky. But for example, my mum and my dad, I've got some cousins from my dad's side, and when they see my mum and dad till this day, they have to call them Big Mummy and Big Dad, and I laugh because it's like, man's never doing that. And even my oldest brother is 9 years older than me, like 9 years, and I still didn't call him brother this or brother that. I call him by his first name, and I just think it just maybe because I haven't done it, because it's true, because I haven't done it, I can't really relate. But I just think, how am I not gonna sound fresh if I'm calling this guy brother? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm out on the street. Oh, brother Landry, can you help me get like, bro? Like, that is dead. I can't lie.
Do you know what I do? I will say this though. like everyone has a culture, innit? Like we all have our cultures, whether you're Asian, African, European, you know what I mean? We all have our cultures, and I feel like we gotta respect our culture because when we go to other lands and other places, other countries and whatnot, we respect their culture. But let's make sure that we respect. I'm not saying agree with everything that our culture does, you know, like there's right and there's wrong. Just know that. But I'm saying respect our culture more than we respect other cultures. Respect our culture first, because it's what we grew up with, what we live by, you know. So the big mummy thing.
So you're passing that down though. That's what I'm saying, because I feel I feel the respect. I feel the respect culture, but those are the most important questions.
The older you get, yeah, the more you get it and you understand it. So I don't say big mummy, but I will say mummy. Yeah, I would say that to my mum's sister or my mum's friend, or like, you know what I mean. I would say that, and I'm cool. I'm cool to Jobale. Like, I'm cool to. That's a pound still. Like, you know what I mean. I don't mind doing the Jobale, you know.
Femi, that's a pound.
It's a what? It's a parent. A pound.
Basically, if you make a mistake, you have to give up a pound.
It's Dobale.
It's Dobale.
It's Dobale.
Yeah. It's a pound, bro.
We ain't got our coin, but we'll invoice you. Yeah. We'll send it. He's got no culture. That's why he got sent back. I would never have interrupted you. I'm not doing that. But see him, he's the area boy. The worst thing is
he said it twice.
Don't do that.
Hey,
you are stung me still.
We're sorry, man.
You are stung.
Wait, you know what it was? When he said it, yeah, I thought, did he just say that? No, I know he didn't.
You could have done that off camera.
Exactly. No respect, bro. That's why he got sent back. You get exactly quiet. I said nah, but he's got the respect.
We could have, the authenticity, man. You have to keep it, man.
I hear you.
You have to keep it, man.
I hear you. But now on the level though, I hear you. But back to man's point. man's got still.
I know it's a culture thing, but anyway, moving on.
Man's still got a Dobale, like I'm cool with doing that.
I'm actually cool with that.
I'm cool with certain things, man.
I agree with that. I think I'm just not passing that down though. I think there's a lot of things I'll pass down culture wise.
What would you pass down culture wise?
What would I pass down culture wise? Waking up in the morning to greet your mum and dad when you wake up. Very, very good thing to do. Even if you want to go back to sleep, but wake up in the morning to greet your parents is a very good thing to do. Start your day like that. Honor your parents. I wouldn't say having the big meat, but something like father. Like eating together as a family, I'd say. And do you get me? Your father.
Is that our culture?
Yeah, that's not our culture.
Eating together as a family. You want your family to eat together? Not now. When you're younger.
I don't think I've ever with my family.
Oh,
it's not a Nigerian thing, bro.
That's not a culture.
You wait in the living room.
Take it to your room.
Yeah.
Even when you were younger.
Yeah, bro.
Take it to your room. Take the normal portion to your room, and then when mum leaves the kitchen, go and steal meat. Go back to your room. Come on, that's our culture.
You know what I mean?
Okay. On the floor. I've been eating on the floor for the first, at least the first.
That's why we got back issues. That's why we're physio.
You know.
That's not eat together. No,
bro, I grew up eating together with my family, bro. Like in the living room, like not necessarily dining table. We had a dining table, we didn't use it, but I grew up eating.
Okay, what about obviously Christmas is just gone.
Yeah.
What Christmas tradition are you gonna have? Jollof. Are you gonna take that down, or are you gonna have roast dinner?
That goes into like the misses and stuff.
Yeah, depends who I marry.
If you did, let's hypothetical. If you did marry someone from a different culture, are you like diluting your culture? Or are you trying to?
The food wise, remember I don't eat like traditional food, but like in terms of like jollof rice, fried rice, plantain, chicken,
that's got to be there.
That's got to be there.
What if she's like Not gonna lie,
Okay,
James.
then we're not getting married.
Too early, mate. It's just way too early.
What about for you?
Negotiable, like we've got to embrace each other's culture, man.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. That's a non-negotiable. I'll embrace your culture, you embrace mine, and that's it.
I hear it still.
Fair enough.
No, I hear it still, man. It makes sense. I think for me, like, just what I need to get off my chest, and I don't know if you got anything else after this, but just for me to, like, get this off. And it actually happened this week, and I was saying it to my boys, like, and it gets me mad, and I'm sure you guys can relate. But if you go to a motive, yeah, with a group of friends, and you have fun, you do your thing, everyone has fun, da-di-da-di-da, it's now the end of the motive. And they want to be the last people to leave. They want to stay. They want to say bye to the DJ. They want to say bye to the girl they're chatting to. They want to say bye to the guys at the bar. They want to say bye to the guys who own the bar. I think that's the worst thing. I think that's my biggest pet peeve. Bro, let's cut. Let's go home. It's time to go home. It's 3 a.m. Who are you still saying bye to? It literally happened, yeah. And because it's the last person, like, and we can't leave him because we all came together in the same car. Bro, why are you still there? Like, who you saying bye to?
We don't have that issue, fam.
What, you man just cut?
I got issues with some friends, fam.
That do that, innit?
Some people don't have to leave, man. But you said, where did you say?
No, because you see, you know what it is.
Okay. I'm not even gonna flame them up here because that's my friendship thing. But it's so interesting you said this because I actually saw. I'm a cut thing and just I'm a cut, like, just gone.
Yeah.
You know, and I read something on Instagram the other day. It was like, if you avoid saying bye to people, yeah, like when you leave a setting, it saves you about, I don't even want to get the number wrong, but it's like 200 something days, like, in time.
Yeah, facts. I
agree. I swear, I couldn't believe it when I read it. So it's just so messed up here that you're actually saying this right now. It's a mad coincidence.
No, 100%.
But why do we have to say that to everyone, though?
You know why I haven't really experienced it? Because I'm the one that doesn't say bye.
Oh, okay.
For me, you see me, if the night is not looking how I want it to go, I can leave within an hour.
Oh, I swear. Okay, this is, I don't want to go too far away, but
I get jiggy with this shit.
I don't want to go too far away, but everyone gets onto me for not saying bye on the phone because I just think that's weird.
What do you mean on the phone?
So I don't say bye on the phone. I just cut the phone. Like, I just can't say bye. Like, it's just that, no. So when we're done talking, saying a bit, I'm gone. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I just think it's like, what? I don't really need to say bye. Or do you think that's weird?
It's black boy trauma. Basically, I know you can't say I love you.
Wait, so
as well.
like, if we're on the phone and we finish the conversation, I'll be like, okay, cool. I'll shout in a bit.
I say no more.
But you say no more.
I can say no more. Say no more is there, but not all the time. Do you know what I mean?
But you can just cut off the phone.
Yeah, if you say it in a bit, I feel like, yeah, my job here is done.
I'll call back.
Yeah.
I'll hold you call back, see what's going on. You're right, bro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you're not saying bye, bro. I think it's just connection.
The funniest thing is you've not clocked it.
Nah, fair enough.
You haven't
like maybe because I say it in a bit.
What, now you said it, I clocked it. The call would just have to.
Exactly. We just spoke on the phone right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like,
that's not a good trait.
Do you think so?
You can't say bye, bro.
You can say bye.
You gotta learn to say bye. Still.
Bye is a good thing. Start saying bye to your friends before you leave the house.
No, but even at work, like when we're on the phone, like,
yeah, that's different, man.
You think so? Yeah, work is always different.
To your friends and that. Yeah.
But now, like, it's just like, I just feel like, what's the difference between? I think it's more rude to not say bye in person than it is to not say bye on the phone, though.
No, because I can say if you're enjoying yourself, because you know how it is. Let's say we're in a dance, and the men are still enjoying themselves, and I know if I say bye, they can be like, "No, bro, just get one more drink, get one more drink." I don't want that. Yeah.
But
I don't want to talk.
Though.
No, because what I'll do.
Oh, what? Where's James? Like,
I'll be gone, and the next day I'll say, "Oh yeah, bro, I'll just cut." They don't think it's rude.
I think that's rude.
No. It depends how you do it. You can't do it abrupt and be rude about it. But there's opportunities that arise.
Yeah.
Where you could just
you can just slide out.
Let's just have it right.
But the other day when we went out after the England game, was it England game? We watched and then we went out after.
Yeah.
I didn't know when you went.
Oh, is it?
But it wasn't come together.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's not good.
No, but I don't see that as a thing.
But you came together. You just
but to be fair.
How big was the group?
To be fair, Larry got onto me one time when I cut, and it's because we came together.
Yeah,
That's
that's
nuts.
weird, man.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like
Do you
that.
remember? You sure?
I'll tell the people. All right, so I remember that. But if I'm coming with someone with James, and me and James are going somewhere, and James wants to stay, I'm not gonna not say bye to James. You get me? I'm gonna be like, yo, James, I'm out.
Yeah.
In terms of everyone else, it just depends.
Yeah, the
on
groups.
how-
Yeah.
I just gotta size up how long this
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
gonna take.
yeah.
Like you know what I mean? And if it's, bro, I just need to get out.
Do you know what? Thinking about it now, it's mad, and it might be. It actually might be. Sorry to bring this up again, but it might be an age thing because if we go out now, and I'm like his +1 to an event, so bearing in mind we're going there, I might see a couple people that I know, but really and truly, all the people we're seeing there are his friends. If I want to cut, I'm not going like because we've come together, innit? Even though I have the right to cut in my head, and I might not be
But
enjoying
that's different.
myself.
That's 2 man up.
Okay, so
We're talking like
how many
4
man?
or 5
4 or
man
5
up.
man. What do you think?
Do you know what I mean? If it's me and Fem, oh no, best believe we're leaving together.
Yeah,
You
okay.
get what I'm trying to say?
It depends.
Still five man up, I can't cut,
I still feel like I have to. I can cut.
Nah, 'cause if
but I gotta let you know, bro.
Nah,
So I'll come back from the bar with. Where's James, bro? Like, do you get me? Nah, man. You got.
That only happens in the movies. Bro.
Oh no, bro. So, bro, it does happen though. Yeah, cool. So I'm looking. Fair enough. One.
Movies, bro.
Oh my god, where's Will?
This is in the movie. Yeah.
He really accidental, you know.
And then you see a chick, she goes, oh, I can keep you company. I can keep you company.
I can have that drink. You got me still. You got me.
Oh my.
Maybe the older niggas can hang still. Maybe they can. But yeah, that's an interesting topic. The last thing I want to address today, because I've been saying recently, innit, like people they make jokes in it about guys from ends. Obviously, you guys can't relate because you guys y'all went to the league. But let's say like us, for example, every South London boy, they didn't make it because they hurt their knee, for example. But I was talking to Dad, I said, you know what? Do you know what's worse than a South London boy or a boy from London, his reasons to not making it? I said, hear their Nigerian dad story as to why they didn't make it, why they didn't go to the league, innit? So because I feel like every boy's Nigerian dad, they had a story about, man, when I was younger, what? Me on the wing, What? My gig, what? My gig? Like, you get me? Like, when I came to London, it wasn't the same. I met your mom, man. I couldn't play football anymore. So I wanted to know, like, if you don't mind getting into it, if you can, like, did your dad ever tell you stories about why he didn't make it pro? If he did make it pro, how was it for you? Like, him making it pro?
My dad made it pro, bro.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear the story.
But that made it pro, bro. Like, yeah, that's all I heard.
What pro?
I don't know, but he made it pro, bro. Like, he didn't fail. I tell you now. I'm telling you now, bro. I'm telling you now. Not once in my life. I've not, like, my dad's never mentioned that he fell short, bro, from this team.
No, but what team did he play for then?
He made it.
No. Wait. What evidence have you seen that he made it?
The evidence is his story is what he tells me.
What?
Can I vouch? No, I can't vouch. But in his man and now my man, he's played pro, bro.
What position?
Man.
He played 7. He don't say
It's real though.
7 and 11.
We only understand it now. We only understand it now.
4-4-2.
Understand
You do
it
the
now.
maths. 4-4-2. You do the maths. 7 and 11.
So both wings,
bro. Yeah.
By Percy.
Bro.
No pictures. Okay, did he say any teams he played? Any players he's played against?
But he played pro.
Nah, he didn't.
I'm telling you now.
He played pro. He played Polytechnic.
Everyone, you just said right now, that like that everyone's dad told different. My dad didn't say that he got injured. He didn't say this. He just told me he played pro, bro.
So it's one of them things, you know when you say, I'm going to tell my kids that this was...
The motivation. That's how you make it pro.
There's no pictures.
No.
There's no pictures.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
There's no video.
Like, you know,
there's no evidence. There's nothing. It's his word, bro.
Oh.
So how can you
But how can you fully believe that, though? Man. You can't fully believe his word.
If you don't mind me asking, how old... He not said that at that age, but... Age, your dad, how old is he?
Yeah, he's an old man.
How older? How older?
He's probably 60s.
Nah, there's evidence, man. That's not too far. That's colour. That's colour pictures and colour TV, bro. In his prime. Nah, I'm not sold, fam, man. I'm not sold.
He played pro.
Okay. Has he still
standard?
Has he ever showed you like the touch or anything like? Has he still got it? Like you know, you don't.
Last night you can't keep all Larry one time. No, swear down. He can't keep all Larry one time. He can't keep all.
Wait, could he hang?
You know what I mean?
Speak up.
Nah, my dad let me down when I first saw him play football, so I can't lie. With the church community match, I was like, man, you not even alive, man.
I diverted so way away from the topic. Yeah, what was this you were saying? You were saying your dad used to say this.
So my dad used to tell us stories back in the day about how
he used to play pro.
Yeah,
you said no, you did divert.
You're on the topic, but you said your dad, you can't relate because your dad actually went pro.
Yeah,
quote unquote. Yeah. So cool. That's
quote unquote.
No, you not letting him get away. His dad did not play no pro.
Hey,
it's quote unquote, bro. It's quote unquote.
If everyone leaves his dad, like
who am I? Who am I? Only God can judge. Who am I? Go on. Hey, James, what you saying?
No, my dad never really. He was always the one that says, you need to be a lawyer or a doctor." He doesn't like the football team. The only thing he used to do was like I could do 100 kick-ups, and he could.
Did you ever see him do it?
I don't think it was 100.
I
don't think it was 100. I think it was 56. I can't remember. But
half.
He never really said that. I'm pro and I've done
this. It's a bit different though, but like for you, I guess this is the last question, and we can leave it here. Like when you guys were basically getting to the stage where it was making sense, you were making decent money in the football thing. Like, how did your parents take it? Like, what was the kind of was there a switch in mentality where they all supportive?
My one was at first, obviously being from the block which we touched on earlier.
Yeah,
my mum was just like education.
Yeah,
and then when I was younger, I was going on trial to loads of places, all the big clubs, Tottenham's, the Arsenals, and all of that, and I wasn't getting in. And she's like, Femi, let's go back to school. Then I got signed for Celtic. It was Millwall. Yeah. I got signed for Millwall when I was younger. Like
everyone did from the end zone.
Yeah, I got.
Everyone did. I'm not even funny. I said everyone. Did you? You got me.
It's about 5 minutes already.
So paid for Millwall, and then but my mum still didn't believe it because I'm still on the ends and she hasn't heard of Millwall, whatever. And then got signed for Stoke, but then I moved up there to Diggs, and she's like, "Okay, cool, they're sorting you out, cool." But then until Celtic came calling, and they said to my mum, "We can move you out there, we'll fly you out there." She got on the flight. If I show you the picture,
she was
of us there. It's like that's when she then said, "Okay, Femi, what do you know what I mean?" So until then is when she like accepted the football
thing. Yeah. Here, Femi, what about you? Like, were they always supportive, or was it like a switch?
You know, I'm not even mad in how it worked out, because to tell, like, you understand what our parents have sacrificed and what they've done. They've came here, and that's it's like I always see it as a relay race, isn't it? So the play in the race is coming here, bringing their kids and giving the kids opportunity. They've done, that's more than enough. Now, when they have children and they raise them here, it's like, look, I think just come here for no reason. You need to really make something of yourself. Now, to go and tell your parent, especially when it wasn't as common as it is now, that you want to go and play football and abandon education in somewhat capacity. Yeah, it's a shock, man. It's a shock, and they're not gonna support it wholeheartedly. You know, it's only now I look back and I understand how much of a shock it is, because they want the best for you, but they also want what's safe for you, and education is safe. You know what I mean? Going to school, doing that is safe. Football is a risk,
big.
You know, because when you fail there, where do you fall back on? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it did take a little bit of time for them to warm towards it. They might not have come to watch me for the first 16 years of my life, if I'm being honest with you. Larry, he's been coming to watch me from 12 years old. Was it 12? St. John. He's come watch me St. John's. 11 years old. You know what I mean? Larry's come to watch me from 11 years old, and for a very long time he was the only person that came to watch me until 16, 17 years old. And it was when I got signed to QPR, it might have been the moment where my dad came and to my trial game, and then they signed me off the game, and it might have been at that moment where they thought, you know what,
you get the T-shirt, this pictures,
it might be real still.
Yeah, my mum only came to Wembley. They didn't even play.
They still came to show love, though.
Yeah, 100.
They still came to show love, but it might have been at that moment when they realised. So it takes its time, innit? It takes its time, and as a parent, I just try to put myself in their shoes, and you understand more when you're in their shoes. So there's no ill feeling or anything towards that. It's just the way it's set up, innit? You know what I mean? They thought that fight now was for me to fight mine in the best way I know possible.
I think that's a positive way to wrap it up. Man.
That's the 31-year-old wisdom that you lot have been.
I was about to say showing his age there.
I hear it. To be fair though, I feel obviously not to go on this, but it's the same thing with me in terms of I held it against my mum about me going Nige for the reason why I didn't make it when I was younger, and when I came back and I was still trying to make it. But it's always a thing where my mum always said that you will still be in football, and back in the day I didn't understand what that meant. Do you get what I'm saying? You just think if you're not a football player, what else can you do in football? You can't do anything else. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, working for the club that I support, do you know what I mean? That's just nuts for me. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's similar, in terms of just being able to understand and not being basically a brat about what your parents did for you, sacrifice wise. So
100%, man. And I think that's even dope. I think it's dope that your mum told you that.
Yeah.
And I think it's even more dope that you're actually doing it and you're pursuing it, and you're brother, I saw you in pre-season, fam, working, fam. I was mad. You know what I mean? It was a good game. We got smokes, but it was a good game still. It was a good game, but I saw you working, and just to identify with someone not only on the pitch but off the pitch that's at the game, and that's, you know what I mean, we come from the same place, but you're there in another role. I think it's proud, and I think we need to chat. It's a proud moment, not only for yourself but even for people like us and our culture. And I think we need to champion that more and encourage people that, all right, cool, if you can't play football, there's still other things, other ways you can be involved in it. If it's your passion, you know what I mean. If you want to be involved in that much, then you can do this, you can do that, and yeah, man. Let's try and champion that more, man.
Last thing, why have you got Steph London on your socks?
Someone got it for me for my birthday.
Someone
got it for me for my birthday. That's my babes. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, man.
Yeah, she's nice. Yeah.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah, she's lame still. But
That's SentBack episode 2, season 2. Obviously, we want to say a big thank you to the guests that have come through.
Thank you.
Large up, my guys.
Very, very good episode. Obviously, you already know what to do. SentBack podcast everywhere: TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. Want to big up the man in charge. Obviously, we needed somewhere last minute. Happy New Year, and we got that Happy New Year gift. So we've been able to bring an episode out for you guys. Cams, you got anything?
yeah, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep following us, keep supporting us. Let us know what you want to see, and make sure you follow our guests too. You get me? Get tickets to watch them also.
It's gonna come up under.
Don't do the black thing and just follow them on the gram. Support them. Buy a shirt that says ILLESANMI and not just FEMI.
Exactly.
He was thinking. But on the real, yeah, man. If you want, you know what's going on. So we'll have all of their socials available for you when the episode drops. But it's been your boy Camzo SCP, SentBack podcast, part letter 2, over and out. Bow.
Wow.